Okay, so you watch the show. Now it's time to level up. Hit that join button and get the VIP treatment. Early access, behind the scenes, and even shout-outs on the spot. Get in the mix with the real ones, breeders, fans, and all the dog lovers. Join the fam, be a part of something bigger. Starting at just $1, you get access to the best content we got. And that's not all. Members get 10% off all merch and gear. Plus, you're on the priority list for getting your next pup. You're in the loop. To join, just click the join button below this video. Pick your tier and boom, you're part of the squad.
Yo.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, it is the Shogun Unlimited. Shogun Bros, no decaf. Yeah. Coffee talk. Get your Folgers. Hey, the best part of waking up is Samurai and a cup. Yeah, man, we here, man. You know, Dog of the Week channel, Pup of the Week channel, Digital Dog Show Boys, home of the Online Obedience channel, home of Michonne, Saki, Kazi, and a host of other great animals that we're going to keep putting in your face until you realize just how great they are. But also home of the greatest community in the dog world, the Shogun Army. Salute to the Shogun Army and everybody in the building.
Yes, sir.
Shouts out to all y'all boys, gals, everybody in between there. You know what I'm saying? The Saints and the Aints. Yeah, man, y'all know what we gotta do. We gotta kick it off, man. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of rap about how to get in our competitions. Big A gonna give y'all the Bushido code of the day, man. Give you some structure and discipline, and we're gonna get right into today's episode. Making Bloodlines Monday. What's your stand? Yeah, man. Big A, you got anything you want to say before I go into this business side of things?
Man, you know what it is. I'm back in here like I left my wallet and keys, man. We got a Dirty Dog with that two-piece, man.
Two-piece. Hey, yo. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother, man. You always coming through dropping that knowledge and dropping them dimes on us. Literally, man. We appreciate you, bro. Salute.
Yes, sir. Man.
So y'all already know, man, Digital Dog Show is this Saturday. You have until Thursday night at 12 p.m. to get your entries in for the Digital Dog Show. We're going live voting. We're also going to be doing Pup of the Week this upcoming Saturday because I messed up this past Saturday. Yeah, I had to take a hiatus. That was on me. That's not on y'all. But I'm back and I'm here. And we cooking. You know what I'm saying? Dog of the Week is this Friday. For those of y'all who don't know, man, let me go ahead and get that WhatsApp link ready. While Big A is doing the Bushido code of the day, I'll be dropping the WhatsApp link to the Dog of the Week. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just drop all of them in the chat at some point, man. And y'all get to them how you get to them, you know. But if you want to be down, that's how you get down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want in, that's how you get in. All right?
Yeah, like Brandy. I want to be down. Y'all don't do me like that. Hold up, man.
Man, what you know about that, Brandy, bro? What you know about that?
Oh, man. Hey. Dre, you probably had a quarter pound of your drawers when that was out, man.
The disrespect. Yeah.
Nah, man. Let's go with this Bushido code and quote of the day, man. That's Mayo. Honor. Honor lives in how you move when no one's watching. Build your name off of principle, not popularity. If you don't stand for something in your breeding, you'll chase everything and produce nothing.
Ooh, wee.
Man.
Ooh, wee.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's a tough pill to swallow right there, man. That's a tough pill to swallow.
It is, man. Yes, it is.
Let's get a roll call going, Big A, for everybody in the building.
Going, man. Hard and finished. What's going on, bro? Hey, that Dickie Foster, man. Salute. You ain't got to show unless you here, man.
Yeah, man.
Chico. Yeah.
Chico.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Making it fit. Yeah. In the building. We got wifey. She clocked in, man. Clocked in, locked in. You know what it is. And you already know what it is, Dirty Dog, man. Precious. Glad you here. Uh-oh. We got the notorious Big C, man. That's the boy right there. That's the man. You know what I'm saying? That's the man.
I'm the man. I'm the man. God no. But I love that song, man. And I like when Young Dolph remixed and made it in the breach, man.
Yeah. Now Big C, that's the man right here.
Yeah.
The man right here. Yeah. Got that Tony M.
Yeah.
Hey, what's happening, partner? Man, you know what it is. It is a Monday, man. You got 5 days, man. We got 5 days to kick it. We gonna go in too, bro. Quick. Yes, sir. Who else we got? Vinny repping that Facebook, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, who we got here? Pitwise, man. Pitwise did another cleaning up, man. He went out, he cleaned up pretty nice, son. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He cleaned up pretty nice, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Welsh. Well,
yeah, man, all the greats in here, man. All the greats in here, man. We appreciate y'all for coming through, man.
I don't know who Samurai Kennels is, but okay. What a do, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just messing with you, man. That's the real channel, man. Y'all really want to see just straight up, you know, finished product and dog action, just straight dog action. That's where you go.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's it, you know. And I'm glad you said that, Big A, man, because with the with that channel, man, you know, everybody says let's just talk dogs. Okay, let's just talk dogs. Let's see how much our sports might just talking dogs. We're just showing dogs. You know, we gonna test your metal.
Yeah, man.
Shouts out to everybody. Showed up in the building.
Yeah. Skip, Tim, you know what I'm saying? They here, man.
And what's up, big dog? Yeah. What's up, everybody? Everybody in the building. Okay. I'd be remiss if I didn't go ahead and put these out there, man. You know what I'm saying? The dog of the week is none other than Like President Nello. This is an old photo of Nello. This is his other time he won dog of the week, man. So Nello is creeping up on that thing we talked about last week, y'all. Once you get your 4-piece in, man, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a champions class, man. And that's not a title champion, but you know, a special class for those guys that like him. And I want to say Ty Green has won multiple weeks. Pitwise has definitely won multiple weeks with his dogs. And so yeah, man, just putting it out there, man. You know, you creeping up on that where people gonna want you to in a special class to yourself, so they can come on there and whoop on you personally. You know.
Yeah.
And right now, because we didn't have Pup of the Week, still the standing Pup of the Week is none other than Big C's Cash Doll. Let me get it right. Big C's Cash Doll.
Yeah. Sir.
That's Nello with an N. That's Nello with an N. But yes, sir. Yes, sir. And yeah, man. So Cash Doll is looking phenomenal, man. She's running to a phenomenal, beautiful animal. She's gonna be applying pressure in that adult class, y'all. Y'all better be glad she a puppy.
Yeah, Supreme Team Excellence.
Yeah, man. My brother Supreme, man. What it do, big dog?
Yeah. Man, we got bloodthirst in the building, man. That's what's up.
Top of the morning.
Yeah.
And Ren Ishii.
Yeah.
Also won her best in class for puppy. I want to say 46 months, if I'm not mistaken. If my age is wrong, man, let me know.
46 months. 46 months. Cleaning up, man. The boy cleaning up.
Supreme says, showing that pup I'm finna get. We're gonna get to that, man. Because today is making Bloodlines Monday, so I think Brother Welsh dropped a pedigree, man, and this is the day to talk about it, man. What is your standard, man? Making it fit says he has a thug ROM. Man, let me find out, bro. Let me find out. Now look, check this out, man. You know, I was talking junk. I can't take back what I said, man. You know that Red Devil was involved in that, man. But if you like it, I'm happy, man. You know what I'm saying? If you like it, I'm happy. And that's
like it, I love it.
Yeah, for sure, man. And if because everything that I say ain't accurate, you know. Some people actually got what they were supposed to get, some people didn't. That's all, you know, that's all I got about that. But if you got it, I'm happy for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lie. My dog, my red dog that I got has Thug in there. You know what I'm saying? So like, don't let me sit here and cap. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me sit here and cap. And I like my dog a lot. You know, Dior. So
yeah.
That being said, man, you know.
Lone Wolf.
Lone Wolf in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I do want to say, man, for those y'all that were the other live this morning, man, what ended up happening was I had my brothers that are moderators on the other channel send me the link, and I was trying to pin the link because there's a bunch of guys over there they don't know nothing about Shogun Unlimited. They just know about Samurai K9. And I was dropping the link so they could come over here and kick it, and y'all could kind of fill them out and see if they earned the right to be called, you know, part of the Shogun Army. But I messed up. I clicked the link and it ended the live early. Yeah, man. Big Steve, Samurai K9s, man. We got two of them. I'm gonna send you the live that I like best off of there, you know. But yeah, man, like it. We ride spinners. It don't stop. You know. Big K, what you laughing at, man?
Nothing, man. You just nothing.
You ain't like the spinners either. Big A don't like the spree well spinners. Big A don't like the spinners, y'all.
Golly, man. Yeah.
Big A got a problem with my spree well spinners, y'all.
Hey, nah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, look, when I was a kid, man, hey, if you had spinners, especially my cousins that had them, man, hey, look, you crazy if you think when you go in the store, I ain't going over there spinning your tires while you in the store, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm in the time watching those kids, man. Hey. Yeah, man. And then they came up with these things called floaters, man. Where the outside rim is the outside of the rim is solid, man. It looks like you floating across the ground, man. Big A, man, say what you want, man. We had swag, bro. We had car swag, man.
With your Eminem theme cards and
it was you. It was you. And if y'all been in the Goldsboro area, y'all seen the Yoo-Hoo card. That's my homeboy Meach card.
Oh, man.
Sitting on 32s. That was Meach card. Man, hey, you laughing a little bit too hard, BK.
Hey, man, if the wheels outshine the car, man, you done defeated the purpose, bro.
Look, man, if you had them free wheels, man, you was balling.
Yeah.
And you can't stay to the south when rocking them. What they say, and the rim keeps spinning every time I stop.
Yeah, but you see, that's a fad. I don't do fads.
Yeah, okay. Hey, look, I'm telling y'all now, mark it on y'all calendars. When I retire, man, we pull up on shows.
Oh no, man, we ride separate. If you pull up in something like that, hey man, I will catch a Uber, bro. We're not doing that. Jamming something that whatever you be jamming. No,
we pulling up. I like my beat. I like my top. Lay it back. If you like that beat, and I want the trunk flexing, so you know what I'm saying, Ronald line, I want the trunk flexing, man.
Man, this is what you should do. When you retire, let me put you together something.
Nah,
I will
nah. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take turns. We're gonna line them up. And we go digital car show too. It is what it is, man. I'm smoking you out, Big A. I'm smoking them out, y'all.
I'm done with the car game. I'm done with it.
Nah, come back.
I will pass my dollars to you, or I will build a car for you. If you want me to build you a solid car,
I can't hear that knowledge with these speakers, Big A. I can't hear the knowledge with these speakers, Big A.
Hey man, I'm trying to tell you, I'll give you all of that. You get all of that. You ain't gonna have too much weight on the trunk. You be able to have performance. All of it, just depending on what you want.
it's gonna be hard with the performance of the 24s, man. The rubber bands tires, rubber band tires, boy, yo. All right, let me stop, y'all. Let me get this.
Yeah.
But I mean that, man. That Crown Vic on 24s, man. Maybe 22.
I'm catching up. I'm not getting them Crown Vic with you, man. You got with the Yahoo. No, man. I'm not doing it.
Nah. Okay, so. And after the show, Big A. After the show,
okay. All right. Non-stop.
Hey, man, Big C, that's my dog, bro. Big C just gets me, bro. Big C just gets me, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Non-stop in the building, man. Non-stop at both, man. Great show last night, and the skits was crazy, bro. Like, look. First of all, I was drinking yesterday, right? And man, when I tell you, man, you made me spit out my beer, bro. Come on, man. my wife's sitting there like, wait, what's wrong with you? Because I got the earbuds in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my wife looking at me like, man, yeah, you got me cussed out last night, bro.
See, making it fit, got it. You know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, you got the Grand National coming soon. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yes, man.
Respect, my brother Ty Green in the building. All right, y'all. Let's get to the topic, man. Making bloodlines Monday. And hey, y'all, look, when y'all sending these pedigrees, man, I ask that y'all be willing to come on and speak. I know Welsh will come on. I know Supreme will come on, because this episode right here is not about Dre specifically, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna give y'all a precursor, my thought process on this, and then I'm opening up the panel for y'all to come on here and cook. I will be pulling up people. I'll come on, be very, very concise with what you got to say, because I'm pretty sure other people want to get their pay seen and talk about it, man. King T in the building.
Hey.
So look, man, when we talk about making bloodlines Monday, it's all about breeding strategies to build your yard, because in the modern times, I don't see big yards surviving for the next 10 years. If you got a big yard, like you got a nice setup, a very nice setup, that's gonna become more of a rarity, I believe. That's going to become more of a rarity. And so you got to have a standard. And what you keep, it has to be very, very selective. You know, this is why I do think that the improvement of the breed is going to happen, because you're going to have to be more selective about what you decide to keep and what you decide to cull or let go. Right?
The best to the best and cull the rest.
Yes. The days of the yards of hoarders are coming to an end. The media, the Karens, the tree huggers, all of that stuff, man, they overstepping their boundaries. I will say that, man. Like, now they're coming on your properties and taking your dogs. That's the new dog thief. That's the new dog thief. You know, they don't want you to have them. So what do? They take them and euthanize them for you. You know, without your permission. And we not like they say in Wakanda. We don't do that over here.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, I wanted to put that out there, man. So when you talking about it, y'all sharing these peds, man, let me go ahead and give y'all some precursors, the type of questions I might ask you. Why did you pick that dog? What qualities does that dog have? And where do you see those qualities going in your program? You know, how are you going to check for those qualities that are transcending one generation to the next? And what kind of standard? What is your standard? What is the standard for your yard for a keeper versus a cull or a dog that you're going to release as a pet dog to public, right? Mm-hmm. So that being said, I'm gonna get my brother Supreme's pedigree up, and I'm gonna drop the link. Big A, did you have anything you want to say before I drop the link?
No.
All right. Now, like I said, man, every topic that I bring on here, I can go for at least about an hour about the topic myself, right? But it's not about Dre, man. That's what Samurai Kennels is for. You gonna hear all me over there, you know. And the Supreme, I'm getting it pulled up right now, man. Shoot that ped over here, and we're gonna cook, man. We're gonna cook.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Supreme in the building. What it do, big dog?
Hey, what's happening?
What's that? Let me turn this fan off real quick.
Okay. All right. So in the meantime, man, I'm gonna introduce this pup. This is a DK's male pup. It's down off of Down and Dirty Kennels as a red nose. All right, so I already got a discrepancy for me. To me, that dog is chocolate. Some people will call it liver, but that dog is, to me, that's a chocolate dog. Now it does have a red nose, and that's one of the discrepancies that I tell everybody all the time is people see a red nose and automatically call it a red dog, but there's so many different variants of colors and hues. I would call that dog chocolate if I was registering a dog. But like that's Dre's personal opinion. Do not take that to heart. But I'm gonna continue to give my feedback as long as it's off, as long as it's asked.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to be real quick. What we got right here, 6-month-old heavy Frisco, heavy Frisco. You got some haystack in there. You got some Roscoe in there. You got a tad bit of Clemens in the back. So it's pretty much heavy Frisco. I got tired of trying to outsource a stud, man. Every time something trying to happen, whether it be my fault or some shit that just happened. I just got tired of trying to outsource stuff. So me and my girl had a conversation yesterday. I told her I'll skip this heat if you let me go down here to Kentucky and get this Frisco pup. He's 6 months old, so by the time he got them and made the cut, he should be old enough to breed. That's my coworker over there smacking the shit out of motherfuckers. He done fucked that motherfucker up. We under the backwards. I'm watching this nigga trying to rebend it. But yeah, I feel real confident in going to go get that damn pup, man, and growing him up, man, to see if he make the cut. And if he make the cut, man, then you know what's next.
Supreme. Big C.
Let me mute up.
Big Supreme. Big C say Hanzo got straws. If you wanted to get a straw from Hanzo, well, it seemed like that. I don't,
Yeah, man.
Being live right there. You have to look at the link up with Pitwise. Yeah, man, Pitwise cleaned up, boy.
Yeah, man, he sure did, man. And with all the beef we got going on right now, man, shout out to Pitwise, man. Against all odds, man.
Yeah, best black dog on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And this brother Welsh was kind enough to share his pad with us. So we're gonna pull it up, man. We're gonna, we're gonna talk about it, man. What's your standard? Well, brother Welsh say he's gonna put his money where his mouth is and show y'all his standard. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody gonna show you their secret sauce, but he's sharing the secret sauce with us, man. So check this out. This is Welsh Kennels DMX. That's a strong name. It's Welsh Kennels Lady Boo X. Now coming down in the fourth generation, you got Garner's Caesar, 6-time winner. You got Garner's Miss Queenie, Pam's Boss Hall, Max and Betty, which used to make Macho Boo. You got Ready Red's Dark Knight Delilah. I personally had a dog off that litter. I liked her. Her name is Dior. Pam's Boss Hall, Max and Betty, Ready Red Kennels Dark Knight again, Delilah again. Oh, it's Macho Bane. Okay, so that's a brother-sister breeding right there. All right. He stacked it up nice, man. He's kept it real tight, man. Kept it real tight. But yeah, man. So like I said, Welsh, the panel is open. If you want to come on and talk about the future of your yard, your standard, that's more than welcome. But I'll tell you what I think I see here, man. And Supreme, I'll cook on yours too. So with Supreme, what I saw was personally, I think that dog is going to add a lot of crunch to the program if it looks and acts like its predecessors. I I would tell anybody the best way that I check for crunch is to put on that bite sleeve and just feel it for myself, man. That's the best legal way to do it, man. Put on that bite sleeve and feel it for yourself. You know, you can check it by how much pain it inflicts on a hog, you know what I'm saying? But some hogs have higher pain tolerances than others. But if you feel different dogs bite force through the sleeve, you yourself will understand, you know, how much crunch you actually bring to the table, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cino in the building with a new big dog.
Hey, what's happening?
That's a fire avatar too, bro. That's a fire avatar. Will says brain first, gameness second, mouth third. Everything else will fall in place. And right there, that's his standard, right? Some people are gonna say the name of the game is game, so gameness first, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That is cool. I'm not here to tell you how to build your yard, but when you propagating or you letting stuff go, can you explain those things to the public?
Yeah.
Do you even want to? Do you even want to? Do you even want the public knowing why you got your breeding policy? Or are you just sharing it with the bulldog community? You know, those are things that you got to be cognizant of too, you know, with your standard. Like I say, my standard is make them easy to train, but it's not to make them not bulldog. You know what I'm saying? These dogs still had a propensity to inflict serious bodily harm to another animal, and therefore should be treated as bulldogs. How well trained they are.
Yeah.
So that is a standard. Big A, what about you, man? Where do you see Samurai Kennels 210 going in the next, you know, year to 5 years, if you don't mind me asking?
Man, I'm just staying the course, to be honest, man. I couldn't tell you right now. I got some raising to do.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I couldn't tell you right now.
And I put Big A on the spot a little bit, y'all, but y'all already know, man, that's my brother, man. We rocking together, so we co-kennel, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no kennel partner, we brothers. And so the direction we going in is improving upon the old yellow standard. Each generation, we looking for more intelligence, maintaining the mouth durability and ease of conditioning. And so each generation, we sharpening that blade, man, keeping that defense tight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Making it fit. He says that thug jib we have creates damage. She's a nasty dog, but she has problems.
It is because you facing the reality and looking at it from a realistic standpoint.
Yes. Taking the good with the bad, man. Taking the good with the bad. And that's another thing about your standard, man. Everybody has to have their hard lines in the sand. And while my dogs, I do protection work with my dogs, man, like indiscriminate biters is a no-go. Like I still believe in it. Like that's one thing, man. Like the original pit bull standard is what I believe in. And no, they should not be human aggressive. My dogs are not human aggressive. And I'm telling you, if you meet them in person, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Like they're not gonna bite you just because, unless you come in my backyard or like a regular bulldog. But I do want to know that they will bite when I tell them to bite. That's the only difference, man. That's the only thing I'm modifying.
Mm-hmm.
Brother Wells, welcome to the panel.
Hey, what's up? My phone was messing up.
You good, man. Yeah, man. Well, today the day to talk your stuff, man, because we talking about what's your standard, building bloodlines Monday. What's good, big dog?
What's good? So, as far as my standards, you got to be rugged, you got to be durable, you know, all that stuff everybody want. But first and foremost, like I said, I look for brains first, because you can get a durable, a rugged, you can get a good dog, but you also can get a good dog that's very stupid, that'll cause other problems. So first and foremost, I mainly look for brains. That's something I concentrate my program on, is brains. I look for certain things in the dogs at an early age.
Let me ask you this, because I believe it was you that said this a couple weeks ago about one of the things you do to notice if your dog is smart or not is seeing who tangles themselves or basically they can untangle themselves on the chain. I thought that was a really good observation, or something that's actually not only good for brains, but it helps out on the yard, keeping the dogs clean and keeping them where they can hydrate and stuff.
Well, yeah, it's just certain little things. It's just certain little things like I heard somebody else said, I can't remember who, but like not just with the chains, like when they little, you could throw the cover over them, see who want to get out the cover and see who cry, and then it's a lot of things, man. Even taking them out and let them go in the woods early to see who curious or what, and see who just stands still. It's a lot of things, man. I just been lucky to have the whole litters doing the same thing recently. So, but it's brains first and foremost, because again, if most of my dogs, if they go to hog hunters, 9 times out of 10, I already know they got all the tools necessary to get the task done. But if they don't got the brains for it, then all that skill go to waste. So that's why I'm more on brains before anything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I do the blanket test with mine, man. I do about 3 or 4 times, because the first one could be a fluke, but the law of averages, whichever puppy is coming out from under that blanket consistently, what I'm saying, he learns to beeline it straight for one direction. That puppy is showing abilities to problem solve. So yeah, man, I like the blanket test a lot.
Yeah, that's I think that's a real simple but effective test you should do with your puppies a few times before they before they leave your hands.
Yeah, another one I think that I'm gonna start adding is separating the puppies once they've been vaccinated, separating them and seeing just different rooms, so they get the impression that they're by themselves, right? And seeing who cries for attention and who doesn't, and things of that nature, because these are things that I should know before they leave my house. Hey man, this dog gonna bark and cry a lot, or this dog ain't gonna bark and cry a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good thing too, because that's a good thing because truthfully enough, that will get passed to the other pups.
Yeah, it sure will, man. Because puppies learn monkey see, monkey do, especially when there's food involved.
You got certain dogs who they just bark a lot, and then you got another family of dogs on your yard. They might bark 6 times an hour, So you got other dogs that's barking every 3 minutes, So it's everything get passed down, man. Them traits, all that shit get passed down to your dog. But again, me personally, I'm more of a strategist. I like to see how dogs think when they put in certain situations. Because again, I've seen a lot of very skilled dogs didn't make it home because they didn't have the right brains to get out of situations. So, especially in them woods. So that's why I'm very strict when it comes to my program with that, and even with dogs I bring in. Like the dog I got from Heart and Finish, that bitch smart as a motherfucker. That bitch too smart, So her and Bane, I got something special for them. I'm gonna put together. I know that's gonna be a good one. So like just certain little shit, man.
Shout out to Heart and Finish, man. If you don't mind me asking, Heart and Finish got a lot of stuff in his gumbo. What do you think the intelligence is coming from?
The Boyle side, if you that's just me. It's because okay, if you look at that peg that's on the screen, if you look at Macha Boo and you look at all the Boyle stuff that's in her, a lot of the dogs behind her I actually owned before. It's just a different name on them, and still got offsprings of them dogs in my other programs. So certain stuff that I recognize, I'm going to say it's from the Boyles, because is dogs in his pedigree that I also have in my program with other dogs, and the personalities. Now, like Bane is a smart dog too, but the way she acts, she reminds me of a lot of the stuff with Macho Boo, the dog I got from Heart and Finish. That's why I'm saying it's coming from more of the Boyles.
And that's a fair assessment because you know your dogs. And that's another thing, man. Like we identifying what dogs bring what traits to the breeder, man, is big, especially when somebody's trying to build their standard or build a yard, right? This, like I said, it's Making Bloodlines Monday. I like a cleanly dog. You know what I'm saying? I like that these puppies that I got now, they will put their butt up against the crate, and they'll poop out of the crate. They won't poop into the crate. I like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a
sign of intelligence.
Yeah, they don't want to eat and sleep where they eat at. I mean, excuse me, they don't want to poop and pee where they eat at. You know, so I like that.
That's definitely a sign of intelligence.
Yeah, I like a lot of my programs. Even in the picture that I sent you to your phone with those pups, those same dogs have the same Boyles family in them as well. All of my dogs consist of the same exact Boyles lineup. So I'm able to recognize certain things even in other dogs that have the same thing, is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna tell you what makes for a good conversation with me is when like King T was talking about like things he noticed about, you know, dogs coming out of that tab stuff, man. And when somebody else across the country is telling me things about my dogs, you know, and I'm like, I can relate. I can relate to that too. It helps me to draw that assessment and to make it more concrete in my mind. So definitely, I get what you're saying about that, man. Like, you know, seeing other people with measuring their family of dogs and seeing similar results, that helps me believe that maybe that portion of the pedigree is correct.
Can you put you see making a fish say?
What happened? Let's see. Can you?
Yeah. I don't understand. I'm gonna pull it up quick.
But yeah, that's mainly what I like I said, people want gameness, people want mouth, people want adorable dog. You know, you could get all that with the bloodline, but what you can't get with everything is smartness. So that's why I say that's the main thing I look for. Who that, a thug dog? Oh, I seen this. I know this dog.
Yep. Heavy red devil. Says Pit Island, buckskin black mask. You already know I like that. Toby is a 4-time thug dog. He's with a dog in the year 2022 by the Bulldogs Association. Man, shout out to Grand Champion RDK's Toby. And he was a 46-pound dog. Yeah, let me see. Is that conditioned 46 pounds?
Mm-hmm.
Nice sized dog, man. Nice sized dog. And that's a really, really tight pedigree too, man. I like that. I like to see a tight pedigree like that. Corey said this dog was vicious.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like this right here, I like pedigrees like this, and even when you share Welsh, I like pedigrees like that because they're not so sporadic where I can't look at and tell what personalities is coming from where. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You start getting out there in the realm of, you know, what we say scatterbred, or, you know, greater than 3-way crosses. And I'm not gonna lie, man. For me personally, scatterbreeding, you know, for me, I think you gotta have 5+ lines in there that are completely unrelated, up close. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like we said, Kobe's and everything, Tudor's and everything, Leitner, Fitzwater, Heinz was and everything, right? So, but like that's way back. So you go back 10 generations. Yes, they are related, but at that point, they started when you diverge, you start to create their own family behaviors and traits. And so that's when I start to say you get in the realm of scatterbred when the traits, not just the blood, but the traits of the blood are so sporadic, you don't know what you're gonna get.
But this the thing with the scatterbred topic of today and today's time. Now, but the way the game had went the last 45 years, it was no, I'm gonna say last 25. My bad, because I'm gonna say last 25. It was kind of after the Red Bull Jocko Bolio tombstone shit. It wasn't really. See, people ain't really say that was scatterbred. They say it's a 4-way cross or this and this. It's kind of depending on the area you live in, the dogs you deal with in 2025. It's kind of hard to get a scatterbred American Pit Bull Terrier unless you have a group of people that's working amongst each other to put something together that's new. Because a lot of people got the same dogs.
Yes.
And they breeding, they following each other breedings. Like a lot of pigs look the same. So in order to get a scatterbred dog, unless you got some people in the backwoods of Carolina that ain't shown they pigs since 92, you get some from them that got names on it that you never even seen before, and you get some from the backwoods of Texas with the same situation. Them people been breeding for 7 generations. Unless you getting those type of dogs 2025, it's almost impossible to do a scatterbred unless you import from overseas. Other than that,
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because even with the strands overseas, man, like I said, they're divergent. Characteristics and traits, even if it's the same blood, you go like you said, 5, 6, 7 generations down, and this Red Boy Jocko act like this. This Red Boy Jocko act like that, still Red Boy Jocko, but it ain't the same Red Boy Jocko. The families, you wouldn't know without seeing the pedigree that it was Red Boy Jocko dog type thing.
Yeah, a lot of them Red Boy Jocko, depending on the family, you wouldn't be able to tell for real. You definitely wouldn't be able to tell.
And I got to give it to the breeders to breed with consistency, man. That's one of the things that helps you out too. Like them all black litters, them all buckskin litters, them all brindle litters. If you cross my dogs to a lineage of dogs in a yard that has predominantly brindle dogs, if you get the buckskin, you can guess where it's coming from. There might be buckskin in that family of dogs. But if you get predominantly brindles in that litter, you know who's more prepotent, or whose DNA is taking over the genetics for the phenotype, and vice versa. So those crosses to me those are important crosses to me when I make a cross, that somebody has a solidified standard of their own, so that I can see what traits I'm picking up. Big Duro, what do, big dog? Top of the morning, big dog, top of the morning.
Shreveport in the building.
Yeah, man, y'all, we got about 17 minutes left on the live, man. Like I said, I'm dropping in because this episode is not about what Dre knows. It's about getting it right as a community. And I genuinely believe that, man, having your standard and understanding that standard is important. For some of y'all, the standard is simply just having good dogs. And that's a fine standard. Mm-hmm. That's a fine standard. But if somebody's looking to add something specific to their line, can you articulate what it is that you're going to be bringing to the table and what they can expect from a stud or a bitch off your yard?
Man. VMP, VMB.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, just from observing and listening over the years, a lot of people standards are not really their standards. They're somebody else's. Because again, if you Now, not saying there's anything wrong with that, but if you running your own dogs, if you a big Mayfield fan, let's just rewind time. If you a big Mayfield fan and you running his dogs, but you not breeding like him. Now, him being your favorite breeder, his standards might be your standards. But at some point, if you're not doing 100% what he doing, you got to come up with your own standards at a certain time. So that's why today's time, if you listen to certain channels or if you take a look on social media, a lot of people got the same exact answer. That's why I say a lot of people's standards are not their standards, they're somebody else's.
Yeah, most people got the same standard, and I'll tell you something else that you can tell. You can almost tell without talking to people when they had a fallout because the dogs change. You know what I'm saying? If this person is feeding this person all their knowledge and they keeping the breeding program growing, they basically got 2 yards. You know what I'm saying? And so when that fallout happens and that other guy, he goes rogue and starts trying to breed these dogs his own way, you can see that. Like, once again, that's why the man behind the dog matters. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some big names that fell out with each other, man, and you could clearly tell who was the brains behind the operation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave that right there.
Yeah, you definitely can. And it's just one of them things, man. It's just again, it's okay to have somebody else standard, but at some point, you got to stand on your own 2 feet. At some point.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm talking about, y'all, just to make it clear. With the Soros dogs, right? If I was getting a Soros dog, I want a dog from Bert Soros, not his wife. You know what I'm saying? That's the personal opinion, and it's not because she's a lady or anything, but I believe that Bert was the brains behind that operation, right? The other people, man, like they still living. I don't want to, but anyway, so
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
That's exactly what I want to use. It's posthumous. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no change in that. What occurred, man.
Now I will say this, Dre. Now, depending on the person, like me, if God forbid something happened to me, I got the whole recipe locked in on encrypt this shit. I got it locked away in journals, so the wife and everybody could still keep she did it in the program, so she already know what the standard is. So even without all that, she's still gonna make it do what it do, because it's breeders. Matter of fact, the macho bull breeding, that was her idea. So, and I tell people that shit all the time, so she already know what to look for. So, but a person like you just said, you wouldn't want to get it from his wife. Yeah, I wouldn't either, because I know certain steps wasn't took compared to, let's say Tom, right? He getting up there in age, but we do know his kids and grandkids, all of them already know the program. And we know for sure he already showed them, this is what you do, this work with this. You grew up watching this work. We got this amount of frozen. You do this at this time. So when he gone, a lot of people gonna feel the same way. Well, I don't want to get the dog of time up there, but at the same time, he already ensured and made sure he took the steps that the program will stay the same after he gone. A lot of dog men didn't do that.
So let me ask you this: do you think the same thing could be said about the Boudreaux dogs?
Yeah, depending, and I was about to touch on that. It's funny you said that. That depends on, I don't want to offend anybody, but that depends on who completely takes control of that program, and that depends on what happens within the next 5 years. Because that situation is a little different, is why I say that. So, and that depends on if people keep their head on straight and what happens within the next 5 years with those dogs.
So, and I say that, I'm glad you said that too, because what I want people to realize is this, man. If you on the fence about getting it, I met Mr. Boudreaux this year, right? He is an elderly man. He's not gonna be here forever. So, so a lot of y'all need to either piss on the pot or get off. You know what I mean? But if you want it, and you want it now, get it.
You
now.
better get it.
Yeah, get it now, because
You better get it.
Nobody knows what the future holds, you know. And you probably think about Tom. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like, God forbid something happened to Mr. Garner, man. I don't know how serious I would be about going there anymore. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that's gonna affect the whole dog world. Same with man. That's gonna affect the whole dog world, because I'm gonna tell you right now, if all else fails, my yard went away. Tom is one of the places I can go to and get a standard. You know what I'm saying? It may not be everything I want, but I can take it and add just a little bit to it and make it what I want. And I gotta give him that. I gotta give it to him. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of kennels you can just go to and know you're gonna get that.
Yeah.
You know, my mentor, you know, he got out of the dogs, but he would have been another one of them guys where, you know, it's like, look, bro, like, I lost everything. I just need one of your dogs. I don't even care if I can get a breeding pair. I just need one of yours, because that's gonna be the foundation, the rock on which this foundation is built on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, man. Like I said, once certain people leave, it's going to deter a lot of people away from it. But with certain individuals, you still could take a chance, because, like I said, anybody that's been up there, you know, his kids is involved in it. You know, his wife in the background, his son deal with the registration paperwork. He already has the family involved. They've been involved since they were children. You know, and some of them got their own kids now. So again, when Tom gone, the kids already know the assignment. They grew up in it. It's not like they was just looking like certain dog men, wives or children, and then they tried to take it over once he gone. They was actually cleaning shit, you know, moving dogs around, feeding dogs, doing breeders. So again, with all in the advancement of his property, with the lab and everything, and teaching his actual family, that's why I say more people would still be comfortable going up there, as long as nobody changes the recipe.
Okay, so something was brought up, man. Shout out to Young. He said, man, don't sleep on the wives. Shout out to Young, my wife. So check this out. For Welsh and Young, the precursor was for people that fall out. If y'all are a team and something happens to one or the other, that's different. But if y'all fall out and you're no longer trading ideas and sharing ideas, because even if you had the recipe, each generation is going to show you different things. And if y'all are not communicating and talking about each generation, there's no way that both yards are going to maintain the same standard. It's impossible, right? So, and also with y'all not trading the dogs off, you know what I mean? And like, you know, okay, I got this one ready for this, and you got this ready for this, right? Another question that was asked was, let me see. King T said, what is the standard for these dogs, or is it subjective? It is 100% subjective based upon what you like and what you're seeking. You know, in today's times, man, you got people that they pretty much breed in staffs, you know, and if that's what they like and that's their standard, they want a good-looking dog that's conversationally sound, and that's all they care about. It's genuinely all they care about. They don't care about nothing else. You know, so tenacity, durability, gameness, mouth, none of that. You know what I mean? To those guys, if you're not pushing out a conversationally sound dog, your dog is incorrect to them. So, and then with some people, man, if that dog won't catch a hog, they don't care what it look like. That dog could be as ugly as the dog off the Call of the Wild. You know, he was an old lop-eared dog. But the standard is subjective. That's another reason why we talk about it, because your standard, what you pushing, if people that deal with you, they're gonna want to know that. They're gonna want to know that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And the fallouts, a lot of guys be falling out for the wrong stuff, man. A lot of y'all, you can't be greedy, man. A lot of y'all buying blood. Like, I ain't gonna say the name, but I know a camp recently that acquired some blood 2 years ago from a dog that a lot of channels talked about. And one particular member of that kennel just so happened to get the better dog. So 2 years passed, and they both did their breedings. Their breedings came out differently. They fell out, and now they no longer. But again, yeah, it ain't no reason to be falling out. If y'all in it for the same reason, ain't no reason to be falling out. If my KP happen to get a better breed, a better litter than me, what the hell am I jealous for? If y'all kennel partners, whoever got the better shit, y'all take that one and y'all keep it moving. You don't know, a breeding down the line, yours might be better than the kennel partners. Y'all gotta stop falling out over stuff that you shouldn't be falling out over in the first place.
I like that, and that's a good topic for next Thursday. I want to talk about combines that worked. Combines that worked. You know, this Thursday we got the top 10 females American Pitbull Terriers. So y'all make sure y'all get y'all list together, shoot those lists over. But combines that work and why they work. You know, I don't think we've talked enough about the camps and team building, because I give you an example. Right? Okay, let's say I had I don't know a grand champion of some sort, but I'm in a combine. But I'm the owner. This dog is on my yard, and we fall out. If the whole line was based upon that stud, and you no longer have access to that stud, can you maintain the standard?
Yeah.
I got an answer for that, but you said next. What you said next Thursday?
Yeah.
All right, I'll wait. Just remind me. I got a good answer for that one, boy. Oh man, this a real situation too.
So I'm gonna start putting out the topics ahead of time, so y'all can be pre-gamed on them. Actually, as a matter of fact, Big A, let me copy that one and put it. I'm supposed to go on Facebook. I didn't do the graphic this week. That's on me. That's not on Big A, y'all. That's on me. But I'm gonna drop it in the. I don't know if it's not gonna let me drop. It's too long. But I'm gonna try anyways. I think that's big though for y'all to kind of be pregame, because Thursday, what I expect is I don't want to do like I did y'all last Thursday and give y'all the topic 15 minutes for the show. That's not fair.
Yeah.
But
speaking of Thursday, you want to remind them what this Thursday is?
Yeah, this Thursday is the top female dogs. Like we did last week, we had a standoff, but
yeah,
we had a standoff with the top males. Yeah, so bring them in. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, if Honey Bunch ain't in there, somebody getting canceled. You know what I'm saying? Dirty Mary in there, somebody getting canceled. Tornado in there, somebody getting canceled. Queen of Hearts in there, somebody getting canceled. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
But please, man, if there's somebody else that y'all know of, the top females, because they're going head to head, you know what I'm saying? And I do, please ensure they have a photo so that people can see them, you know what I'm saying, to go up on there. So as you're doing your research, send in the names. Just if there's not a photo on online peds, you know, maybe it's a dog you know of personally, send it in so we can put them head to head. And last week, Chinaman took it, you know what I'm saying? He beat out Punch.
Yeah, Chinaman, everybody. Yeah, they said forget Jeep.
That's not funny.
That's what they said.
Yeah, that's what they said, man. Yeah, man. But tomorrow's episode, let me see what we're talking about tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow we're talking about Training Tuesday. What equipment do you need for a working dog? So we talking about hog hunting equipment, you know what I'm saying, personal protection work, all of that stuff, man. Anything you into, man. If it's considered work, and I do consider if it's doing it to earn its keep on your yard, that's work. If it's doing work, what equipment do you actually need? You know, what brands of equipment work the best for you? Tomorrow's episode, what equipment do you need for a working dog? But it's that time, Welsh and Big 8. If y'all will, brothers, make y'all rounds, and we're going to get up out of here.
Yes, sir.
Shit, man. Y'all boys be safe, man. Shit, that's about it, man. Y'all stay safe. Focus on your own program, man.
Yes, Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Be blessed, brother Russ. Be blessed. Big A.
Hey, man, y'all know what it is. We got Men at Work coming up at 10 a.m. Central. And man, man, hey, yesterday's price. I mean, price ain't gonna be yesterday's price, man. You know, y'all get in on this membership, man, because we got some things coming up next year, man. You check in. Yes, sir.
For sure. Hey, man, I do want to say this to y'all as well, bro. While I got y'all here, I'm following the military fiscal year. So the Samurai Kennels fiscal year will start in October. October 1 of this year, the first day of October this year, some changes will be getting made. Those of y'all that are members will be the first ones to be informed. The general public, you know what I'm saying? Y'all will still get information, but it's going to be second and third hand. You may not get it from the source. Get that $1 membership. I don't normally push it that hard, but I'm telling you right now, man, get that $1 membership. You're going to want that $1 membership. And like I said, most of y'all win that in a weekly, in 1 week, you can get 5 months worth of membership paid off in 1 month by showing your dog on the Shogun Unlimited. So Big Quan, he said, "Shout out Enter My Dogs, man. Check it out." I'm gonna drop the link for the dog of the week. It's a still photo contest. And then this Saturday we have the Samurai Kennels Digital Dog Show. So I'm gonna drop that link as well. We also have the Puppet of the Week contest. But honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Big Steve. Once you get in one of the chats, typically if you ask, somebody will add you to the other chats as well, man. Our network is like that, man. They're not scared of competition. They're not scared of the smoke, man. But Baquan, I'm gonna drop this link for you, bro. And we get you right, man. We get you right. The first link is the link to the dog of the week. It's a still photo contest. You just drop your photos in there, a dog's name and a cash app to get paid at. You know what I'm saying? And then the next link I'm dropping is the Samurai Kennels Digital Dog Show. You can enter that one all the way up until this Thursday night at 12 my time. So yeah, man, that's how we do it, man. That's how we do it. Links are right there, man. Go ahead and just click the link, add yourself real quick. And if not, like every day when we go live, man, we share the links, man. If it's their ass.
Yeah, man.
That's right, making it fit. Hard to finish. Honey Bunch dogs are awesome. But look, y'all know how we end the show. We end the show with a prayer. I'm gonna give y'all this benediction, get y'all out here. We're gonna start the week off right. Keep in mind, every day is Monday. Hey, Baquan, if you click that link, you'll see the entries. It's flooded with entries. But yeah, man, it's no cost. It's a no cost show. It's simply put on for the community by the community.
Yeah.
But let me give you this benediction and get up out of here. And Baquan, we also have when you go in that link, if you add yourself, we have a Shogun Unlimited chat where you can chat with us directly and get more information. All right.
Yeah, it's the ecosystem, man. It goes down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. But for those guys that pray, please stay. If not, you're free to leave. There's no smoke, man. But let me start off this week with a blessing, man. And I hope all of y'all have a successful week and you're fruitful and multiply this week. Check it out. May the Lord watch between you and me while we are absent, one from another. Amen.
Amen.
Baquan, it does not matter how many dogs you enter. The more you enter, the more chances you have to win, man. But just keep in mind, your dogs are going to get voted against each other, so you want to put the best of your best in there. The best of your best in there. And like we said, man, at the end of each show, for the love of the dogs,
for the love of the game,
peace.
Yeah. Beat drop slow, head not flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breed for clout, we breed for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman, go wrist and a chain. Locked in the game, never move for fame. Old mountain lions run deep in the flame. Sock about the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came fat boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, running straight through the rain. Red digit close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Saki from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breed for clout, we breed for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second with the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Second from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breed for clout, we breed for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die.